Hey, what up, I Stay Mad family? It's me, Mr. I Stay Mad. Man, it's been a minute, man, but I want to still bring back this thing that been still going through this book, man, about living on purpose with Dr. Miles Monroe. I wanted to read something to y'all because this hit me. I read this a while ago, but just want to share. So it leads off with the verse from Matthew 25:21. Check this out. It said, his master replied, well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's happiness. All right, that's Matthew 25:21. Listen to what he writes. The Bible tells a story about talents and potential. The talents in the story are symbols of the vast store of abilities our Creator has planted within us. In the story, the master of the estate entrusts some of his wealth to three of his servants. The first man invests his talent and doubles the wealth the master had entrusted to his care. The second servant also doubles what the master had given him. With them, the master was very pleased. Finally, the master turns to the third servant and asks, what have you done with your talent? That is a great question. Take these off. That is a great question. What have you done with your talent, skills, gifts, and abilities? Check out this, y'all. So he said, what have you done with your talent? This is what the servant said. I was afraid to misuse the talent, so I carefully hid it. Here it is. I'm giving it back to you in the same condition I received it. In fury, the master rebuked his servant. You wicked and lazy servant. How dare you not use the gifts I gave you? I hope y'all hear that. How dare you not use the gifts I gave you? This is what the master said to the servant, y'all. The master then said, take my money from him and throw his useless fellow into the street. He said, throw this useless fellow into the street. We are responsible. Check this out, y'all. We are responsible for the potential stored within us. We must learn to understand it and effectively use it. Too often, our successes prevent us from seeking that which yet lies within us. Success becomes our enemy as we settle for what we have. Said, refuse to be satisfied with your last accomplishment because potential never has a retirement plan. Do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. In essence, what you see is not all there is. I love that. Listen, so God gave me this analogy about this great investor, right? And if the great investor, for example, everybody listen, if God gave us an investment, he said, hey, LeVar, Mr. I Stay Mad, you and these people here, right? Here's $100 million to invest in this particular city. Let's just say city A. And okay, we get the money. But instead of going to invest in city A on the properties that he discussed with us, we go to city C, even though in close proximity, even though the cities look very similar, but we go into this different city outside of what the investor said. What do you think happens with that resources or that money the investor gave us? He's going to pull them back. Because what's the point? We're off track. We're not doing what he told us and advised us to do. So why would the investor keep his resources in us? See, so the question is this. God has already loaded us up with his skills, gifts, and abilities, these talents. And some of us are using them, some of us aren't. Some of us are successful outside of even using the gifts. And I say successful loosely because what truly is success? See, success is really when the product is doing what it was invented to do effectively, right? Bringing a return on of course, the person who purchased it investment, but the one who invented it, they're seeing returns on investment because the more and more people buy that product. Well, God is the great investor, put something in you. We've been asking God for many things in our lives. So why would he even bless you with it? Will he see a return on his investment? What does that mean? Right? So if God bless you with the level of influence and the increase and the following on this, different platforms and whatnot to really go out here and make change, will you bring a return on his investment? Well, what investment? What is God looking to get a return in? It's people. It's you. It's me. It's children. Every human being has a potential within what he already kind of predestined to receive this salvation. And I say that for a reason because the Bible says about those he chose, he predestined, those he predestined, he chose. But everybody, since we don't know as an individual who or who will not ever come to want to accept Christ, right? It is our obligation to use what's in us to go out here and change the world. So God is looking for people who will bring a return on his investment. Will your lips and your heart fight against sharing who really did it for you? Would you think that you did it all by yourself? Or will your heart and your lips authentically and automatically share about what God did and how you got to where you are? Will your heart really mean it? Will you share this information with people no matter what platform you get on, because you might think something can go wrong? Well, typically you lose what you got the way you got it. And if you got money fast, you might lose it fast. But if you got this success and everything else from God, no one can take it but him. And since it's all his anyway, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Don't leave this life without utilizing your gift. You should rob the grave from all your potential. You should not take your last breath without doing everything that God sent you to earth to do. Live a life full of meaning, full of purpose, full of your destiny. Stay mad while you do it.